All right, hey yo, what's up, y'all? Let's turn the page. I switched up the spot where I'm recording today, um, and it's funny because I'm out. I got like this Detroit wall, and like it's got like a bunch of Detroit like athletes and stuff, and you'd be like, great, this would be the perfect spot for him to like talk about the Red Wings and stuff with this backdrop, but no, I don't do that. I don't use my head that much. So for this one, I'm going to talk about some recent horror movies I have seen. Um, I have been on a huge found footage kick, and I believe that I've watched every found footage movie that's ever been made, which I know is not true. I know I haven't, but I feel like I have. And the best one's still Cloverfield. So um, riddle me that. Um, Anyways, it is Monday, August 10th. I hope y'all are having a great day. When I put these headphones on, every time, like this is my like fourth or fifth episode, every time I think of that Undertone movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. It came out earlier this year, March, I believe. I went in the theaters to see that by myself, which is something you should do. Um, if you're looking to like get out and stuff, and like you're like sick of sitting at home or whatever, um, just start doing stuff by yourself. And one of my favorite things to recommend is you should definitely go to the movies by yourself. No one cares, and yeah, you usually have a better time, honestly. Um, no offense, Andy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I mean, it's simple. But anyways, this Undertone movie, it's about like this podcast. They do like this creepy pasta, tell scary story stuff. Look at my hands. And every time, like, maybe because I saw it in the theaters, it was just so loud for me. But like, every time it'd go from like a loud environment to like, she'd put the headphones on, and then like all you hear is like the silence of the headphones. It was cool. I liked it. I'm not sure if it did too well, or I know one of my buddies didn't really like it that much, but I thought it was cool. It's on HBO if you want to check it out. All right, today, what I was gonna do is discuss some found footage horror movies. We are not talking Red Wings today, but let me just get it out there. Brett Peterson for Red Wings GM. I'll just say it every time, but we're going to be talking found footage horror movies today because I think I'm pretty well versed in that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go over one classic. I'm going to give you two good ones to watch and two bad ones to avoid. And sorry, just picking my mustache. Who knows what's going on in my life. But yeah, hopefully you guys can get, if you enjoy found footage, maybe you like a couple of these. So yeah, let's start that off. I just watched The Mummy recently. I'll get into that at the end. I'm also gonna have one recommendation at the end, and I'm gonna save that to the end. So yeah, that one was something. I wanted to talk about this. So I do this thing. I started doing this a couple years ago, where every time I watch a movie, because I do this so often, because I'm a pothead and I drank a lot of Four Locos growing up, and I'm old, so I forget. Like I'll be like, did I see that movie? And then 30 minutes in, I'll be like, damn it, I ended up watching this movie. So starting last year, I started doing this thing where every movie I watched, I'm not like critiquing it like I'm fucking Roger Ebert or whatever. Ebert or Humperdinck? I don't know. I'm not like critiquing it, but I'll just give it a simple review in my phone. I got like a notes section. I'll be like, I started last year, so it was 2025 horror movie reviews. And then this year's 2026 horror movie reviews. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll just write a few lines, basically if I enjoyed the movie or not, and give it a score out of 10. I recommend you do that. I recommend you do that. I got my mom to start doing it. It's an easy way to like be like, did I see this movie? And then you can go back, check, and be like, yeah, I seen it. So I don't know. It works for me. Hopefully it works for you. And before I even get started on giving any recommendations out, let's shout out the GOAT, my favorites, horror movie reviewers on YouTube. First of all, let's start with the one that I found back in high school. Was it high school? It might have been college, but it's been at least a decade. Possessed by Horror. I've been going to her recommendations for years, decade now, like I said. Just, we always seem to have like a similar taste, but yeah, like, she's the GOAT on here, I think, on YouTube, like horror movie reviews, for me anyway. Another one I want to shout out, Spooky Astronauts. She is also very great. These are people that are finding you like these obscure movies that I get to find and watch, and I just really appreciate them. And one more I wanna make sure I don't forget. Kanan Beckard, Ghost Pirate Entertainment. If you may see him, he's got the eye patch on one eye. Just an absolute cool dude. I would love to hang out with that guy. I'd love to hang out with all of them, catch a flick. But yeah, so shout out them. Honestly, kind of, yeah, gave me the idea to do this, so I appreciate it. All right, let's do this. So I watched every found footage horror movie ever. Or so I say. So how I want to do this is I want to give you, started off with a classic like found footage, and it might not be found footage all the time, you know, but today is. So I want to start it off with a classic, give you one good one, give you two bad ones, and then give you one good one to leave with, and then yeah, maybe a recommendation at the end. But so first let's start with a classic, and and we're cutting to that now. No, I don't know how to do that yet, but trust me, the one I'm going to recommend, it's Cloverfield, okay? It's Cloverfield. What the fuck? What did you think I was going to talk about? The greatest movie of all time, according to me. I know a lot of people didn't like it at first. Go back and rewatch it. I mean, it's the best modern monster movie ever made. Yeah, that's true. It is. It is. Super 8 was good. Cloverfield's just great. So what I want to kind of do is like give a score, where you can find it. I actually don't know where you can find Cloverfield because I have it on DVD that I never like look for it. I would assume Paramount Plus. But yeah. So, of course, this movie is a 10.5 out of 10. If you know the story, a friend is going away to Japan for a work. Like, he gets a job over there. So, they're throwing him a going away party. He lives in downtown New York. And his friends are setting it up for him. And it's his going away party before he leaves. And wouldn't you know it, a big-ass monster has to invade New York on his last night. Looks like you should have left town a little bit earlier. All right, Rob, it's time to leave the electronics. All right, I will just sit here and quote it all day. But just a great movie. I mean, it's got love, it's got action, it's got horror, suspense, comedy. Obviously, T.J. Miller. Shout out T.J. Miller, one of my favorite people on this earth. It's got everything. It's got everything. It's not too long. It's some of the best visuals I've seen. It might be a little outdated, but man, I remember seeing that in theaters for the first time. And maybe that's what it is. And that's probably what it is. When you see those movies when you're like 17, 18, and they just impact you so much, like, that's, I mean, yeah, Cloverfield's just the greatest movie of all time. I mean, it just really is. Like, enough. But, So yeah, that's my classic for you. If you haven't seen Cloverfield by now, you shouldn't even be watching the video. I shouldn't let you watch the video. But yeah, it's a great movie. The best, some would say. Yeah, J.J. Abrams. Check it out if you haven't. All right, so the next one, I'm going to give you a good found footage recommendation here. So this one I found on Tubi. Tubi's the GOAT for stuff like this, like found footage, cheap horror. Tubi is the GOAT. That's where you're going to find most of it. And we have The Children Under the House. So this one is interesting. This one blew me away, honestly. You don't see one real person in the whole movie. Like, it's all little kids' drawings. And you're probably like, the fuck? That sounds weird as shit. And, yeah, it kind of does. So it's a guy goes to a rummage antique sale and, like, buys, like, some sort of, like, storage unit where he finds a therapist from back in the day. He finds all her recordings, and he finds this one specific tape, multiple tapes, but like specific case, where the therapist was talking to this little girl, and it's called like the Children Under the House, and she claims that there's children under the house. The whole time, like, you're hearing audio here and there, but it's basically just like analog horror. Are you guys familiar with analog horror? It was kind of, that's exactly what it reminded me of. And like I said, there's no real people in the movie, the whole movie. There is dialogue, but some of it is through children's pictures. Some of it is through the therapist talking. But basically all you're looking at the whole time is children's pictures and dialogue. And yeah, if you told me that, like, telling me that right now, I'm like, that sounds like it sucks. I'm not going to watch it. But I watched it, and it was awesome. I gave it a 7.2 out of 10. And that's pretty high for me. I usually don't like stuff. So that was really good. Definitely recommend that one. If you want it, it's on Tubi. I believe it came out 2022, but yes, it is called The Children Under the House. So if you want to watch that one, it's on Tubi. All right, now we got to go to a bad one, and I didn't want to do this because I encourage everyone to be creative. I encourage everyone to just go make what you want, do what you want, but yeah, this one really upset me. It's to a point where, like, if you're wasting my time, then I'm gonna get frustrated. And yeah, so this one I'm not gonna recommend. This one, if you see it, stay away from it. It is called Amber Alert, from 2012. I believe I found this one on Amazon Prime. So yeah, that's exactly what it is, like the title, Amber Alert. You're following these best friends, boy and girl. They're like auditioning for like this reality show, and they're trying to like show why they're like, I'm the quirkiest. This is why I should be on the show. Blah. Look at me. I'm so funny. Basically, like I'm doing right now. Like, look at me. I'm so important, telling you movies to watch. Yeah, pretty much. But no, they're on this road trip, and they're doing audition tapes of themselves, and they're driving on the highway, and they see one of those signs that says like, it's not like an exit sign, but you know how it says like, caution, 10 minutes, traffic, delay, I-96, blah, blah, blah. So they see one of those signs that says, be on the lookout, Amber Alert, 94 Toyota Corolla. Shout out Toyota Corolla. And they see that, and wouldn't you know, they look over, and there's a 94 Toyota Corolla. Yeah. And so they're like arguing back and forth for a while, and it's annoying. And see, I'm not even trying to be a hater, but man, this shit pissed me off. And they follow this car for about 40 minutes. And when I say follow, we're not like turning into McDonald's or anything. Like, we're not going to a rest stop. We're just going straight down the highway, following, and you just hear these people arguing like, no, we should not follow him. No, I thought we were going to go to the TV show. No, I actually think we should follow. I want to read to you what I wrote in this movie review. So after I said, quite possibly one of the worst movies I've ever seen, I said, sometimes I wonder what good is this serving anyone? Me watching these movies. Like, it's not me for sure. Is it serving the greater good? Probably not. I just wasted 90 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Why do I do this to myself? Yeah, probably should skip that one if I would say so myself. So, Amber Alert 2012, Amazon Prime. 0.2 out of 10. That's what I gave it. Not good. All right, we're going to go to one more bad one. You know what? No. I'm going to do 2 good ones and 1 bad one. I don't like being a hater. Being a hater is stupid. Like, I just don't like doing it. So, all right. Let me recommend you the other good one, and then I'm going to leave you with talking about The Mummy. All right, so the next one, we're going to stay in 2012. It's another found footage. This is a Russian-Finnish film. It's called Shopping Tour. So, basically, it's found footage. Mom and her teenage son are going from Russia on, like, a bus with, like, 40 other Russians to go over to Finland, which... they are close. they're borders, I'm almost positive, because they have such a good hockey rivalry. I know everything because of hockey. So if it's like not hockey related, I probably don't know it. Like, I'm such a dork. Like, and you know what? Every episode I wear glasses, and I'm not gonna tell you why. So yeah. So this movie Shopping Tour, they go on this like 40-50 caravan and on like a big bus. And they're going over to Finland to shop at this new super shopping center. Kind of like IKEA, but like electronics. So not IKEA, like a Costco type deal. But yeah, they win. I don't know if they get like a certain amount of money they can spend. Anyways, so these Russians, they go over to the superstore and yeah. Chaos ensues. And I don't want to spoil it because I really liked watching it. And yeah, if you can't keep up with like the subtitles and stuff, then maybe this isn't your speed, but like it's not that hard to do that. Anyways, yeah, this one is pretty good. Another foreign found footage, hidden gem, Shopping Tour. 2012, Tubi. I don't want to say anything else because I don't want to give it away. But yeah, they go into the shopping center, and then you should watch it. And you should let me know if you like it. Comment down below if there's any found footage, like obscure found footage that, like, it just you think like that you love, and you should be like, hey, you should watch this one. And even if I have, we could share opinions on it. Because I'm just talking to myself. And my cat, Cuddy, I know you wanted to be on this pod, but not tonight, alright? Maybe soon. Alright, so here, that's my classic. Those are 2 good found footage movies to watch, and 1 bad one you should just avoid. So, once again, Children Under the House, that is on Tubi. You can also find Shopping Tour on Tubi. 2 great underrated found footage movies. Alright, now I'm going to leave you off here. I'm going to take off. I'm going to watch Monday Night Raw. I'm going to burn a dubs and watch Monday Night Raw. SummerSlam was electric. So we're going to talk about The Mummy. That's what I'm going to leave you off with. And I'm going to recommend it. It's one of the better horror. It's one of the best movies I've seen this year. I only watch horror. We can get into that another time, but I just don't like being sad. I don't want to watch love stuff. I don't really care for like the action stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm not a psycho. I don't know. I just watched this at an early age, and Michael Myers is my uncle, but my name is not Jamie. So yeah, this new Mummy, which is funny. I watched The Mummy with Brendan Fraser for the first. I just told you I don't watch anything but horror, but I did a couple months ago. I just watched that for the first time in my life. I had never seen those movies with Brendan Fraser, and yeah, kind of. They're good, but it's like such a different time, you know. Like watching The Rock and that Scorpion King CGI. That's like a whole nother world, dude, and that was literally like 20 years ago. Like, man, how far we have come, like, technology-wise, is insane. So, all right, I will shut up and talk to you about this movie. So, Lee Cronin is the one who directs it. He did that new Evil Dead, which was just beyond. These movies are just beyond, like, fucked up. I can't think of another word to say besides, like, fucked up. Like, I've noticed with this Cronin guy, he's like more shock like factor than like build it up for a scare, and I kind of like it. I don't know if I cared that much for Evil Dead Rises. I'm a huge fan of like the originals, and that one in 2014 or 2013, that's the best one they've made ever. That one is fucking scary. But this new Mummy, they did it. They did it for sure. It's got the guy from Midsummer who ends up in the bear costume at the end. Sorry if I spoiled that. See, I gotta watch it. But this new Mummy, they go over to Egypt. It's a guy, it's the bear costume guy with his wife and his 2 kids who are younger. And his daughter gets kidnapped in Egypt. Like, they're from America. Like, they're just absolutely freaking out. And yeah, this breaks this family apart, and it was breaking me apart. Like, it was making me like emotional and stuff. Like, it was pretty hard hitting. And yeah, I think like 10 or 11 years later, the daughter comes back, and yeah, if you're like, how does this have to do anything with the Mummy, or just watch. You can watch this one on HBO. It is very dark, and it's very heavy. Like you're dealing with some dark stuff. Yeah, I thought about it for a while. I watched it probably 2 weeks ago. I don't think about it every day anymore, but I was up until this past weekend thinking about it like every day, like thinking about like a certain part, being like, God damn, that shit was messed up. But it's good. It is good. I gave it an 8.9 out of 10. Which is that doesn't happen often. So, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to tell you what happens to the daughter or whatever. So, if you haven't seen it yet, I was super skeptical. I was like, oh, the Mummy, whatever, dude. No. Good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you today. I just wanted to pop in and get this started at least, because I love talking movies. So why not talk as much as I can about them? So all right, we got our classic Cloverfield. Can't do better found footage wise. If there is one, show me it. Comment below. Let me know. I'm going to keep coming like this. And we're going to do like a classic. I'll give you 2 good ones. I'll give you 1 bad one. And then I'll give you a recommendation, whether it's found footage. It's 99.9% of the time going to be horror. So just get ready for that. So we went over the classic. That's Cloverfield. Check that out. Shopping Tour. Tubi, check that out. The Children Under the House on Tubi, check that out. If you stumble across Amber Alert on Amazon Prime, don't waste your time. And I'm sorry to the creators of that movie. I hope you got better at making movies and stuff. Or I hope the last. I never want to make anyone upset or sad. So like it's fucking cool that you have something out there that you made. But like, I don't know if that's it. And The Mummy, HBO, if you want to check that out. But get ready, it's dark, and it's about 2 hours long, so it's a ride. But that's all I got for you. I'm gonna jump back in here in a couple days. We're gonna talk more Red Wings because I hear they might be hiring the Tigers general manager. Yeah, the baseball Tigers general manager. I don't know what's going on. So, we just show up and we just do what we do. All right, I'm gonna watch some Monday Night Raw. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, I'm having a blast doing this, and even if I'm just talking to myself, like, I don't really care. Like, this is just, it like relieves stress from me, honestly, and it makes me feel better about myself. So I'm going to keep doing it. I don't really care. What else? Like, I had a lot of practice talking over the computer back in like 2013. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut for my real ones, if you know that one. So I'm used to this. So I like doing it. I'm having a blast. And yeah, thank you so much to anyone that's just even taking the time to watch this. Like, you're top 5. So am I. All right. Y'all take care, and please be nice to people. I'm not kidding. Be nice to people. All right. Brought the mask out because it's a horror one. I was like, yeah, let's wear the Halloween shirt and bring the Ghostface Killer out. And still wear a Home by 3 hat. Like, all right. I've had enough. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.